Right now, we hear from a UW cybersecurity expert who warns what the Roe v. Wade ruling could mean for your private information. Plus, a new chilling hallway surveillance video inside the Uvalde Elementary School showing the police in action as a gunman kills 19 children and 2 teachers. The city of Madison announces a new ordinance to protect poll workers as a Republican candidate for governor again calls for the 2020 election to be decertified. It's all coming up right now at 10. And thanks for joining us tonight. In an effort to get Congress to codify abortion laws, those impacted by the Supreme Court ruling spoke before a U.S. Senate committee in Washington today. Among the speakers was Planned Parenthood Dr. Colleen McNicholas. She told lawmakers she's already seen the harm in the 18 days since the high court's opinion.
Lupus, arthritis, cancer, medications that we use frequently to control those conditions are being denied to patients because they might also contribute to miscarriage or can be used for abortion and other indications.
There were pro-life witnesses as well who said the Supreme Court simply restored the power to the states and elected politicians to decide on abortion law. The hearing came just days after President Biden signed an executive order seeking to firm up some abortion protections. In that executive order, the president pushed to protect digital privacy when it comes to reproductive care. But a Madison-based data expert says that's easier said than done. Arman Rahman has more. Arman?
Eric, a data management expert at UW-Madison, tells me nothing in data privacy has really changed, but the reversal of Roe v. Wade opened up more cracks for sensitive information to fall through. It certainly wasn't the first thing most people thought of when the Supreme Court ruled on Roe v. Wade last month.
The realization that we don't actually have much data privacy, and that can be a problem.
But it's on UW-Madison data expert Dorothea Salo's mind.
And right now, the legal landscape just really doesn't control this.
She says where abortion is against the law, police could be more motivated to reach into your pocket thanks to companies that track, compile, and sell such data.
Health apps on mobile, such as period tracking apps for obvious reasons have come up, but also fitness trackers, like anything that could release or, make apparent someone's pregnancy status.
So what can you do to watch for those watching over your shoulder? Turning your phone off can go a long way.
When you're not using it, put it in airplane mode or just turn it off so that it can't do something like betray your location when you really wish that it wouldn't.
iPhones have some anti-tracking features.
Turn off ad personalization. There are other things like randomizing your ad ID. There are other things that Apple lets you do.
And there's the free Consumer Report Security Planner, which lets you select what devices and information you fear is at risk and plan how to protect them.
The nice thing about the Security Planner is that it's not telling you what you're worried about. It wants to listen to what your concerns are.
And Salo says, tell your state and federal representatives how you feel.
If we start getting loud about some of these arguments,
because the more ears that listen could mean fewer eyes spying.
Real data protection, real data privacy law is within our reach. I believe this, but we have to get serious about it.
And Salo says you should also move away from search engines like Google towards those that care about preserving privacy, like DuckDuckGo, and help others protect their data as you go. She's available to talk data privacy through the university's Badger Talks program.
Arman, thank you. The Supreme Court ruling also has men stepping up, many of them saying they too have a role to play. You can see it at the surging number of men seeking vasectomies. Urologists at UW Health have seen about 30 vasectomies a week in the past month. That's double what they saw during the same time last summer. A doctor we spoke with stressed the procedure doesn't require a heavy anesthetic, and with most of the discomfort coming from the Novocaine shot, patients are walking out in just 20 minutes.
They're prepared.
We've certainly seen about a 75 to 100% increase in comparison to the same time a year ago. It's almost everybody's first time to have something like this done. And so anxiety is probably worse than anything else. Everything's sort of numb, and people are just sort of sitting there sort of expecting things to be worse.
The doctor says you can actually reverse a vasectomy within 3 to 5 years, but the longer a patient waits, the less likely it can successfully be reversed. Taking a look outside tonight, another beautiful day. The rest of the week looking nice as well. Let's check our certified most accurate forecast. Here's meteorologist Dana Fulton. Dana?
It's a nice dry evening out here on the patio, but some areas are seeing some light showers, especially northeast of Dane County. Temperatures today very seasonable in the low 80s, and we're expecting a little bit of a pullback for those high temperatures as we look ahead to tomorrow, because these showers forming along a cold front, and as that does sweep through, it's going to pull our temperatures back for Wednesday and pull those dew points down. As you can see towards La Crosse in the Twin Cities, we're seeing some steadier showers and storms, just light rainfall right now for Jefferson and Dodge counties. 68 currently in Madison, 75 still in Janesville, and 73 in Monroe with those dew points near 60. As we look ahead to your Wednesday, temps pull back to the upper 70s. Again, a drop at our dew points, so really comfortable for the middle of the week, but we're expecting a warm up heading into the weekend and next week. It's a little hotter outside for the following work week, but we'll take a closer look at your full 10-day in just a few minutes.
Dana, thank you. The State Justice Department joins 20 other states calling for regulations for ghost guns. Those weapons, which are usually homemade and don't require background checks, have come under scrutiny after being used in crimes. The regulations pushed by AG Josh Call and others would require people to pass a background check before purchasing the gun kits. Police never want to see gun violence, but they understand they have to prepare for it. That's why the Janesville PD is dedicating 2 full days this week to active shooter training. Police tell us they try to work on active shooter situations as much as they can, at least 4 sessions a year. These sessions are all-day events. As we know, a mass shooting can happen anywhere, but today Janesville police worked through several scenarios at a local middle school. Video has been released by media in Texas that shows more than an hour of inaction by law enforcement in Uvalde as a gunman killed 19 children and 2 teachers. The video doesn't show the violence and has been edited to remove the sounds of children screaming, but it is still very disturbing and very difficult to watch. CBS's Matt Piper has details.
Surveillance video obtained by the Austin American-Statesman shows the gunman armed with an AR-15 style weapon entering Robb Elementary School in Uvalde, Texas. He walks down a hallway and, with a young boy appearing just around the corner, opens fire into a classroom for 2.5 minutes. Moments later, the first police officers enter the school. They approach the classroom but do not enter, and when more gunfire is heard, they retreat. For more than an hour, dozens of officers with rifles and shields are seen waiting down the hall. One even uses the hand sanitizer mounted on the wall. More than an hour after the gunman entered the school, officers finally breach the classroom door and kill the gunman.
Jayla, Jace, Eliana.
Families of the 19 children and 2 teachers were supposed to see the video first this weekend before it was released publicly. They're outraged over how it came out.
Since you decided to leak the video to this reporter, put a name to those faces that I hope haunt you in your dreams. Because we are haunted every day.
Uvalde City Council members say the gunman's movements and gunfire were not going to be included.
The way that video was released today is one of the most chicken things I've ever seen.
Some family members are in Washington, D.C. They are attending a rally on Wednesday to call for stricter gun control laws and an assault weapons ban. Matt Piper, CBS News.
Investigators are putting together a report detailing the police response that will also be released with preliminary findings expected on Sunday. In Stoughton today, the Dane County Sheriff's Office holding a celebratory grand opening of its new precinct on Veterans Road called the Southeast Precinct. Sheriff Calvin Barrett, County Exec Joe Parisi were joined by the Stoughton Chamber of Commerce. Tours were also offered. New tonight, 2 people are dead, including a 7-year-old boy, after a boat overturned this afternoon off the New York City shoreline. 10 others were rescued. Authorities say a family had chartered the boat. NYPD sent divers into the Hudson to rescue some. The captain in critical condition. The conditions of others involved have not been released. A Wisconsin-based meat company issuing a Class 1 recall today for ham products. Foss Fine Meats, based in Sparta, issued the recall for several of its products. A Class 1 recall indicates there's a reasonable chance that eating the products could cause serious health issues, even death. We have more details on packaging information at channel3000.com. Next at 10, for the first time in several years, the Madison Common Council holding its first in-person council meeting.
First of all, let me just say welcome. Welcome back to the chambers. It's good to see you all in person, and I'm really glad that we are able to facilitate this hybrid meeting.
In this hybrid format going forward, members of the public may choose to watch or provide comment in person or virtually. Officials say the Common Council determines the format of upcoming council meetings in advance on an ongoing basis. Ahead of the August and November elections, the city of Madison looking to put new protections in place for election workers. The mayor announced a new city ordinance today that would increase the fine for someone who harasses an election official up to $1,000. City Attorney Mike Haas says that means anyone who targets an election official specifically with disorderly conduct would be subject to that fine. Gubernatorial candidate Tim Ramthun again pushing to decertify the 2020 election in Wisconsin. During a press conference today, he said since the state Supreme Court recently ruled ballot drop boxes are illegal, any ballots that were cast in 2020 using one should not count.
It's more powerful, it has more depth, and basically it is to re-emphasize the term decertification, because as Attorney Mueller had said, when the ballot drop boxes were used illegally, anything and all things that went into them made them null and void the moment they went into the box.
Through a new bill he'll be introducing, Ramthun is asking the legislature to decertify the election, which experts say is impossible to do. Governor Evers today reporting raising more than $10 million over the first 6 months of the year as he prepares for a tough re-election bid in November. The top Republican candidates, construction company co-owner Tim Michels and former Lieutenant Governor Rebecca Clayfish, have until Friday to report their fundraising totals. The House Select Committee investigating the January 6th Capitol attack held its 7th public hearing today. Lawmakers examining whether former President Trump helped mobilize extremist groups like the Proud Boys and Oath Keepers that day. This latest public hearing also led to new questions of possible witness tampering by the former president.
President Trump tried to call a witness in our investigation. That person declined to answer or respond to President Trump's call, and instead alerted their lawyer to the call.
Representative Cheney says information about the call has also now been forwarded to the Justice Department. Still to come tonight at 10, an affordable opportunity to add a furry friend to your family, plus a closer look at some of the new photos just released today showing some of the deepest parts of space. Stay with us.
Mom, Abel's looking for you.
Oh, all right. As parents, we know that all Wisconsin kids should grow up in a healthy, safe world. As a women's health doctor, I know that access to abortion services is fundamental to personal and economic success. I'm going to fight for financial security so Wisconsin families can succeed and even dream. I'm Jillian Bettino, a mother, a doctor, a fighter, and I'm running for Wisconsin State Treasurer.
Seems nowadays, wherever you call, everything's on back order. You can't get parts here, you can't get parts there, not here at Precision. We have thousands of parts, hundreds of doors to take care of your garage door problems right now.
Precision Door Service, a name you can trust.
Visiting DeFacto Credit Union was the thing that started all this.
We had a lot of student loan debt, low credit scores for bad decisions we had made in our younger years.
We thought it was the point where you could never come back from it. We've always wanted to own our own restaurant, so I just kind of floated the idea like, oh, I found this food truck.
I was like, yeah, let's try it. DeFacto helped us so much with just putting everything together.
Definitely life-changing for us.
What we have right now would not have been possible without DeFacto Credit Union.
Soak in the savings at the Century House. Right now, get a $100 instant rebate for every $1,000 you spend on any qualifying stressless seating. Don't miss the perfect opportunity to fill your home with the world's most comfortable seating for less. It's time for Stressless, proud to be endorsed by the American Chiropractic Association. Shop the Century House, 3420 University Avenue in Madison.
Outlaw. That's what can happen because of the Supreme Court, and Ron Johnson's with them. The Supreme Court's decision ended abortion services in Wisconsin, and Ron Johnson supported the decision, making it illegal in Wisconsin, even in cases of rape and incest. Doctors can be prosecuted, a woman's right to choose criminalized. Johnson even said, if you don't like it, you can move. Ron Johnson's not for us. SMP is responsible for the content of this ad.
It's time for new energy-efficient replacement windows from Champion.
Right now, buy 2 windows, get 2 free. Don't sweat over high energy bills. Stay comfortable in your home all year long. Call or go online to book your free estimate at getchampionwindows.com.
Celebrate Hump Day with an evening of live music, tasty food, and beautiful works of art.
Tomorrow, Josh Breider is in the 608 with a look at Outrageous Wednesdays.
Rain chances for the weekend. What are the latest trends? The First One forecast tomorrow morning from 4:30 to 7.
You're watching News 3 Now at 10.
Welcome back. An avid hiker set an amazing new record in Wisconsin yesterday. Arlette Land finished Potawatomi State Park's Ice Age Trail to become the first woman to complete all 11 National Scenic Trails. That adds up to roughly 19,000 miles, but Land says she's not done yet.
There's still, local stuff that I want to do in the Whites, and there are trails in Europe. There are still trails out in the U.S. So there's always stuff to re-hike, like the Arizona Trail is a gorgeous trail. It'd be great to hike that again. Yeah. So yeah, lots of stuff to discover still.
Land lives in Massachusetts and is originally from Holland. Well, if you've been thinking about adding a pet to your family, now could be the perfect time. The Humane Society of Southern Wisconsin in Janesville slashing its adoption fees to just $50 this week. It's part of the Empty the Shelters program. The special price applies to most dogs 6 months and older and also adult cats. We're getting our first glimpse of galaxies far, far away as NASA's new Webb telescope releases its first images from the deep universe. The powerful telescope will help scientists unravel some of space's biggest mysteries. Dania Backus has more on this exciting new view of outer space.
NASA's James Webb Space Telescope is returning its first color images from the outer reaches of the universe, more than 13 billion light years away.
Lots of good stuff. I just don't know where to start. I'm a kid in the candy shop. This is really good.
The photos include Stephan's Quintet, part of the constellation Pegasus, revealing 5 galaxies in a cosmic dance 290 million light years away.
This is a view we've never ever had before. Previous observatories have hinted at these things, but we've never seen it in the kind of detail that Webb showed us today.
Another photo reveals WASP-96b, a gas planet about the size of Saturn and the first ever spectrum of an exoplanet, showing the distinct signature of water.
I've already been getting text messages of people trying to look for certain molecules and break down that spectrum. It was very exciting to see so much data in there already.
Seems like right now you're kind of on a high from all.
Oh, absolutely.
This stunning image is of Carina Nebula, where stars are born, about 7,600 light years away in our own Milky Way galaxy.
We see examples of bubbles and cavities and jets that are being blown out by these newborn stars.
At the other end of the spectrum, this photo captures the Southern Ring Nebula, an expanding cloud of gas surrounding a dying star about 2,500 light years away. President Biden unveiled the first image Monday, a jumble of distant galaxies, deeper into the cosmos than humanity has ever seen. One image at a time, scientists say the Webb will help researchers put the puzzle pieces together in the outermost boundaries of space to reveal some of man's biggest mysteries, millions of light years and trillions of miles away. Dania Backus, CBS News.
Orbiting nearly 1 million miles from Earth, the $10 billion Webb Observatory is the world's largest and most complex space science telescope. It's an international collaboration led by NASA with partners from the European and Canadian space agencies. Happening now, Amazon Prime Day 2022 kicked off this morning. The day actually is 2 days, continues tomorrow. During the event, discounts are being offered to Amazon Prime subscribers on a number of items, including electronics and toys. A facility manager in Minnesota says it is go time.
We delivered 6.2 million packages over the last year, and we look forward to delivering millions of more smiles for our customers.
Officials say Prime Day accounts for about 1 to 2% of the company's annual sales. The meteorologist Dana Bolton delivering some beautiful weather on this Tuesday. Going to continue for a bit before we get a little warm up coming on the horizon.
Yeah, we're going to see those temperatures climb just a little bit. So this is our Prime Day weather delivered for us.
Well delivered.
Exactly.
On time.
Very summer-like though today, of course. Those temperatures close to average in the low 80s for afternoon highs. Right now, we're in the upper 60s in Madison with dew points in the low 60s. Overall, mostly clear skies from most of south central and southwestern Wisconsin, but we do have some thunderstorms towards the La Crosse area and stretching up towards the Twin Cities, and some showers moving through northeast of Dane County. This is going to clear out over the next few hours. Otherwise, things have stayed pretty quiet throughout the Midwest today. We saw some stronger thunderstorms passing through the New England area earlier this afternoon, but that has since calmed down as well. We'll get back to a clear sky for tomorrow, and we've got a lot of sunshine on tap over the next few days. These storms forming along a cold front that's going to move through the state, not bringing a big cool down for tomorrow, but we will back off just a little bit for our afternoon highs, and we'll pull back a little bit on our dew points also, so it won't be quite as warm nor quite as humid outside. Should be a really pleasant Wednesday. Once this clears out, we're expecting another dry day for Thursday. Warming trend really taking us into the weekend and next week. Overall, mostly quiet trend for the 10-day. We're not seeing a lot of rain chances building in. Comfortable weather for the next few days with warm, seasonable temperatures for Thursday and Friday. And then looking ahead to next week, a little bit of a hot trend. Temperatures expected to rise back into the 90s, and with our dew points factored in, those heat index readings will be in the middle to upper 90s. Overnight temperatures falling to the mid 60s. For Wednesday, it will be mostly sunny outside with highs in the upper 70s, just a little bit below average. Again, pulling back a little bit from today with that breeze coming in from the northeast. It'll be a really nice afternoon for Wednesday. Perfect weather, really, for concerts on the square in the evening. For Thursday, temps early on close to 60, while sunshine yet again in the afternoon. A little closer to average in the low 80s for Thursday, and will stay seasonable for Friday heading into the start of the weekend. For tomorrow, 78 the high in Madison, a partly sunny sky and really pleasant outside for the middle of the week. Wind speeds again about 6 to 12 miles per hour coming in from the north-northeast, so it keeps things comfortable. Overall, mostly sunny on Thursday. Seasonable temperatures for Friday and Saturday in the low 80s, but Friday and Saturday will come along with a chance for some showers and thunderstorms. Looks like we'll have measurable amounts by the end of Friday. And notice, really don't have any other rain chances stretching through the 10-day. Partly sunny skies for Sunday heading into the start of next week, and afternoon high temperatures next week warm up just a little bit more in the low 90s with heat index readings in the middle to upper 90s through the middle of the week.
And coming up in sports, the new look for Camp Randall is on schedule. A sneak peek at the progress and why UW officials can't stop smiling about the renovations. That's next on News 3 Now.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
We all share the same roads, but when an accident happens, we don't always share the same consequences. Gruber Law Offices has been fighting and winning for people injured by big trucks for more than 30 years. One call, that's all.
Son, it's about time we had the talk. It's time you knew the truth. Windows can take a beating, especially here in the Midwest. When it's time to replace them, call Feldco.
Isn't Feldco offering 2-for-1 windows right now, Dad?
They are, son. They are.
Less talk, more action. 2-for-1 windows from Feldco makes home improvement easy and affordable.
2-for-1 windows ends soon. Call now.
Quality windows, siding, and doors. Call 866 for Feldco.
I'm Tim Michaels. Commanding the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier was an honor beyond measure. America is a miracle of countless sacrifices from unknown patriots. Honoring that is our duty. But today, America is under attack by radicals trying to tear down everything that makes America great. This is a fight we cannot lose. I'm Tim Michaels. I'm running for governor to help save the America that those before saved for us.
Join iHeartMedia Madison for our Vet Aid pop-up concert benefiting veterans in crisis. 6 p.m. Tuesday, July 12th at Harris Park in Dodgeville, featuring the Mascot Theory. With special guest, the Driftless Rambler. A $10 suggested donation goes directly to Heat for Hero, helping vets and their families facing an energy-related or emergency housing crisis. Visit vetaidwi.com for more info. It's our Vet Aid pop-up concert, Tuesday, July 12th, presented by Land's End and iHeartMedia Madison.
I'm Rebecca, and you might know me from reality TV. And this was my stubborn body fat that I just couldn't get rid of. But then I went to Sono Bello, and they permanently removed my body fat in just one visit.
It is so intensely gratifying for one visit to make this big of a change. It's amazing.
Sono Bello's board-certified surgeons use micro-laser technology to safely target and remove your diet-resistant fat cells permanently on your stomach. hips and thighs, back, and so much more.
It feels incredible to look down and it's flat. Thank you again, Sonobello. I'm so happy.
Schedule your free, no-obligation consultation and find out how you can get $250 off instantly. Call 1-800-595-1532 or go to sonobello.com.
If you've been injured in a truck crash, call Gruber Law Offices. Trucking law can be extremely complicated. There are specific rules and regulations that apply, and we know what it takes to win. Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
Even with the construction going on, Camp Randall Stadium is still a thing of beauty. And inside, big things are happening. The new look south end of the camp is still on schedule to be completed in August, just in time for Wisconsin's season opener against Illinois State on September 3rd. Today, the Badgers gave us a hard-hat tour of the progress on the $77.6 million renovation and also a sneak peek at the new turf that's officially named Barry Alvarez Field.
We probably designed this space for about 1.5 years, and then, COVID hit, and we kind of paused everything for about a year. So we're extremely excited. You can probably tell by the smile on my face. We're really excited. We think it's going to be great for the fans. It's a unique premium experience, and it's something that, previous to now, we really didn't have in Camp Randall, and so we think it's going to be great.
Paul Chryst is one of 20 coaches named to the Dodd Trophy preseason watch list. The two-time Big Ten Coach of the Year is entering his 8th season as the head Badger. During his leadership, the Badgers are 65-23, 6-1 in bowl games, and have won 3 Big Ten West titles. Remember, Barry Alvarez won the Dodd Trophy in 1993. Now, it wasn't all good news for Coach Chryst today, with Cormac Sampson leaving the football program. The Eau Claire native was arguably Wisconsin's most versatile offensive lineman. During his time in Madison, he played in 32 games, lining up at center, guard, tackle, and even tight end. Sampson graduated this past spring and is pursuing a career in education. Brewers visiting the Twins in a battle of division leaders, and Andrew McCutchen got the party started in the first. 1 on for McCutchen and 2 gone to give the Crew a 2-0 lead. Then the rains came, and again and again. 3 rain delays in this one. Right now, they're still playing. 7th inning, Brewers up 6-2. For the first time since withdrawing from the PGA Championship, Tiger Woods is back on the links and ready to make some noise across the pond in the Open Championship. His first round tee time is set for 8:59 Thursday morning, and Woods knows how challenging St. Andrews can be, but also how special the golf course is, which is why he plans to make the most of this year's tournament.
I don't know how many Open Championships I have left here at St. Andrews, but I wanted this one. It started here for me in 95, and if it ends here in 22, it does. If it doesn't, it doesn't. If I get the chance to play one more, it'd be great. But there's no guarantee.
We're back after this.
It seems wherever you call these days, nobody has what you need. There's a shortage of this, there's a shortage of that, but not here at Precision. Look around, we have thousands of parts in the warehouse to fix your garage door, so you don't have to wait.
Precision Door Service, a name you can trust.
Wisconsinites' thoughts on Biden's record gas prices.
Man, do you saw those prices? That's $5 a gallon, $5.19.
My daughter's a 24-year-old that makes a moderate living and it's killing her.
Gas prices affect our standard of living. It's less money for a house.
It's killing the middle class. I really believe that Ron Johnson will put America first.
I'm looking for a politician that can advocate for the people.
Ron Johnson is for the small guy, and I'm one of those guys, and he's the guy that we want to vote for. I'm Ron Johnson, and I approve this message.
What are you recommending for muscle pain?
Based on clinical data, I recommend Salonpas.
Agreed. My patients like these patches because they work up to 12 hours, even on moderate pain.
Salonpas, it's good medicine.
It's Wow Wednesdays at Hy-Vee. This Wednesday, Hy-Vee bacon, only $2.99. Sara Lee classic wheat bread, only 99 cents. Hy-Vee macaroni and cheese, only 19 cents. And Dole iceberg lettuce, only 66 cents each. Wednesday only. And save even more during Red, White, and Fuel. right now, save up to $7.83 per gallon with your Hy-Vee Fuel Saver Plus Perks card. And visit HyVeeDeals.com for even more deals.
Right now, you can join Planet Fitness for $1 down, $10 a month, cancel anytime. That's an easy path to a fresh frame of mind. It's why you don't see a stationary bike, you see an avenue to more energy. And it's why you don't just see a treadmill, you see a fast lane to more confidence. So while you see tons of equipment in the judgment-free zone, you'll also see endless ways to get glowing and feel fit-tacular.
It's this place, I tell you.
Join Planet Fitness for $1 down, $10 a month, cancel anytime. Deal ends Wednesday, July 20th.
Family-owned Brothers Maine knows choosing appliances for a remodel or new build can be exciting and overwhelming. Our experienced staff has experienced it all as we've guided thousands of area families through appliance selection. Brothers Maine has a larger inventory and low-price deals that consistently beat competitors, including Big Box. You heard me. Big Box can't beat our prices. From sales to install, Brothers Maine does it all. Feel great about your purchases and feel like family at Brothers Maine.
Dear gas prices, Toyota's hybrid lineup says, go take a hike, because we bring efficiency with power and savings with style. Think you can stand in our way? We got this. Toyota Hybrids.
Every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care, our no-cost maintenance plan with roadside assistance. Find yours at Toyota.com. Toyota, let's go places.
Every day, News 3 Now investigates. You're watching News 3 Now at 10.
Finally tonight, Zach, Dana, get your Mega Millions tickets out. Here are the winning numbers from tonight's $440 million drawing. You see at the top there, 4, 7, 10, 45, 64. The Mega Ball is 12. There is a $248 million cash option. Usually I like to calculate the taxes too in Wisconsin, but I didn't have enough time for that. This is the largest prize the lottery has offered in about 14 months. If someone does come up with all those right numbers, that payday would be the 11th largest prize in Mega Millions history. Good chunk of change there.
Yeah, if I disappear here soon, just assume.
Yeah, really. Let's give us a final check of the forecast.
We're expecting sunshine tomorrow. Temperatures pulling back a bit in the upper 70s. It'll be really nice outside for Wednesday, sunny for Thursday, some showers Friday and Saturday, and next week the heat turns back on to the low 90s with heat index readings in the middle to upper 90s.
Dana, thank you. Thanks for joining us for News 3 Now at 10. We hope you have a great Tuesday night.